I'm 60 years old. I was about 45 when I first realized I was losing my hair. At that time, it wasn't a problem because I still had a lot of hair on my head. But by the time I got 50, it had gotten pretty thin to the point to where I was kind of somewhat self-conscious about it, and I figured other people was noticing it at that time. I happened to be dating a young lady, and she made the suggestion, well, Manuel, why don't you just cut your hair low and do a process on it and just do a comb over? So I said, well, okay, I'll try that. Mind you, my hair happened to be this long in the front, so that I could, when I combed it back, it would cover the bald spot completely. So I worked it for a while. By the time I was 53, I was still working it, but it had I was still losing hair. Now, I happened to be in church, and I was looking at a gentleman that was in front of me, and he had a comb over also, similar to mine, but his was really terrible. And I just kind of thought to myself, if I feel that way about his head, the people behind me are probably feeling the same way about my head. So at that point, I decided I had to do something about my hairline. So 2 years later, I retired. At that time, I cut my head bald. After all, Michael Jordan and some of the other professional athletes had made it popular and socially acceptable. So that's what I did. However, I never ever liked being bald. But my only options were to either get a hair transplant, and that was crazy, or get a toupee, and that was completely out of the question. So I learned to live with my bald head.